Hello everyone, welcome back to 10 Destiny. So today we have another 7 killing Bazi reading example. And if you don't know how to read the Bazi properly according to the certain procedures, you can click the link for the video that you will be able to learn how to read the Bazi through the certain steps and what's important in the steps of the Bazi reading. And if you want to consult your Bazi and just want to see which period is good for you, which period you need to care about some business, your career, you can contact me on Gather or Telegram. And if you want to discuss more about Bazi, you can join my Telegram group. So now let's check this Bazi. And of course, this end of this video, I'm gonna have record the Chinese version of this one. So if you want your English, you can if you're English language user, so you can just listen to this video with English. Otherwise, you can jump to the end of the video. Later, I'll record in Chinese. 那这个视频的话，中文部分在后面的部分会录。那如果想要听中文的小伙伴们可以跳到我会把中文的时间写在评论区下面，那你就可以直接跳到中文的部分。Okay, so let's get started. Now, first step, we check the day master here. This is the Earth element. So this is a day pillar here, and heavenly stem, it's the Z Earth, that's in Earth, so it stands for the day master. And then let's see the second step. We need to find the energy ports. Okay, so we can see that this is it's born during the spring. Okay, April is during spring, so during spring the wood energy is strongest, and this Mao, okay, it has a hidden stem. It's in wood, and this is the 7 killing star of the day master. So we can say that the structure of this day master is the 7 killing structure. So 7 killing basically is a warrior, and we know that because during this period of time, the wood energy is quite strong, and we can see that there are one more wood energy here. So actually the wood energy got the biggest boost up, and it has 2 earthly branches. So we can say that the wood energy is quite strong here. And let's just check the character of the warrior, or the 7 killing. Okay, it's a warrior. So they are rule-driven characteristic. So actually, because it's just part of it, because there's also other elements, so just talk one by one. So they are very strong and powerful, but this is when the day master is strong enough. So we'll show the character of strong and powerful and leadership. Okay, so you can search it. There's so many structures in explanation. So when we use it, it's when it's auspicious for us, and when the luck circle and the year strengthen the 7 killing. So probably will get promoted. So and for ancient times, usually it's like a warrior who expand the land. So this is the power of 7 killing. Of course, they must need to be strong enough, so it can burden the energy of the 7 killing. It's like a warrior, you need to be strong enough to have a big sword. If a skinny guy, he can't manage to use the heavy sword. Okay, so this is the 7 killing. Okay, now let's back to analyze the energy here. So we can see that the day master is the earth element, and we found that there are 3 earth elements on the heavenly stem. And the earthly branches, we have one root, that is this Chen, it's another earth element, and Si also has a hidden earth inside, and this wood has a bit earth element hidden inside. So we can see that the earth element has a quite strong wood. However, because it's doing the spring, so we know that wood counter the earth. So earth energy is somehow being reduced. So let's say like maybe around 70%, because the energy actually the energy of the earth is like it's the same as the fire energy. So what we got, the environment is trying to produce the energy for the fire and the earth, but because it's spring, so special because spring earth energy is being controlled by the wood, so somehow it got a bit less deduction of the energy. So so we can still see that the energy here actually, you can you think that it might be more than wood, but actually here the wood energy is slightly more than the earth's energy. Okay, and the fire energy is in the third place because you know, the wood produce fire, and this is the energy that's gonna have the during summer of the spring, right? So actually here the fire energy got some boost up, but because there's only one fire energy here and there's no heavenly stem shows up, so the fire energy is quite lonely here, so we can put it to the third place. So, and then of course the metal and water energy is very weak because during the spring the metal energy is also the weakest, and especially during this these months is when the metal energy is in the death energy, means like you have to cut approximately it's like 60% compared to the normal energy. Okay, so we need to cut around 40% of the metal energy, and for earth energy, say cut around approximately 25%. So it's not that much because when the summer comes, the earth energy will get the boost up. So but the spring energy counters the earth, so it got boost up a bit and then counter a bit, so not reduce that much. And so so we can say that this character here, this person, it has a character of the kind of like friendship. So this person is quite has a character of warriors, like stick to the rule, and has a very strong will, and then of course likes power. And the CO star stands for the thinker, so he has the deep thoughts. Let's see, this is a resource, direct resource. Okay, this is direct resource star here. So we can see that the analyzer, okay, so it means that he can analyze things. But because the day master is quite strong here, we don't want to strengthen the CO energy. Otherwise, he's gonna be overthinking and won't put things into practice. It's like, you're always thinking, and then you're thinking too much, and you're too occupied with your thoughts, and you don't know what to do. You're lost in thoughts. So that's it's when the CO star is an unfavorable star. So that's what's gonna happen when the luck circle and the year strengthen the CO star when the CO star it's unfavorable. Okay, so and because Earth is his friend star, so philosopher, this is not the one. Okay, we're gonna check the friend. Okay, direct companion. So this person has quite good social skill, and he's very intact with the person. He likes to communicate. He knows how to create the network. However, because here the 7 killing star is relatively more than the day star. I mean that they're almost the same. So we don't want to increase the day master because here the in earth element in element can burden more. Okay, so we like to strengthen the 7 killing or the officer star's energy. So it's unfavorable, it's inauspicious if we put more earth or fire energy. So actually it will shows that he will be betrayed by the friends because he's too care for the friends. So always got betrayed by the friends or have a relationship problem with the friends because he cares too much and actually didn't get much for like what he give out for the friend. So this is when the friend start, it's unfavorable, what's gonna happen. And then so now we know that what we should do and to increase the wood. And of course the metal is not favorable start. It's gonna, the metal here actually it's better to you use some the wood like this one. Okay, when this wood metal in clash with this gun metal, so you will reduce this energy. So this children star is unfavorable because it's gonna hurt the 7 killing. So because the day master is already strong enough, we don't want the 7 killing to be hurt. Otherwise the 7 killing can somehow give burden to the day master. So people at this will become lazy and just playing around, don't want to do things. So it will have this kind of bad influence. So let's check out its luck circle. So we can see that from the first. So we can say that this is the friend star, and this is the hurting officer star. So we can say that his childhood, it's very like good, that it's not that strict. The family is not that strict, and he can have a lot of fun because this is hurting star also. It's a children's star. It's like output. Output means playing, freedom, something. So he this guy, he had a good childhood. So during this period of time, he had a good care of the family, because the seal star has been strengthened also. So we can say that his childhood is, well, the parents or the grandparents, and they give too much love to the day master. So usually like they care too much. So and he's not being controlled during his childhood. So very playful. And for the study, because the seal master it's inauspicious for this person, so usually for study he's kind of learning. You can see that the behavior is like, okay, I'm reading, but can't find the correct way to sort out the knowledges. So somehow in academic behavior, it's not that good. That's like normal, won't be that bad, because seal star means he's absorbing, but you just can't sort them out. So it's like usually a mess, like in a brain. So there's so much things, absorb too much, and don't know how to find a clue to get the correct answer. So for the starting, it's not that favorable. And then this is 21 years old. He start to go to the, well, still there's a help of the parents, because the seal star is here, but this time he needs to have his job. So because the well star stands for the job, career also. So usually in this time he will start to have to start working, and then yeah, and then we have another one. This is a 30 year. This is also because the goats is also the earth element, so it will strengthen the earth element. So somehow in this local circle it's also fine, but because the earth element has been strengthened, so usually like he has a lot of friends but not helping him a lot. And somehow when these water elements is being hurt, like for example this year, okay, this year when the earth element is too much and his wealth element is damaged in the circle love code, so this time he will be careless about his wealth and career, so probably might lose the job, and of course the relationship with his wife will be bad because the wealth star has been has been damaged, so it's not good for the career and affections. And then after this, okay, this is the wood and metal circle of life. So here I'm gonna introduce you a protector here. Okay, so as we say that we don't want the 7 killing to be hurt, right? So when the metal shows up, it's gonna hurt the 7 killing and officer star. So it's not good because the person will be like out of responsibility, and then will be more lazy and doesn't have like its target in this way. So usually like playing around. But because the seal star here is gonna protect the wood. When this metal wants to clash with the wood, or not to chop the wood, and there's a fire, so first the fire will control this metal star. So actually this won't hurt the wood star, and especially the natal chart is born during the spring, so actually that the metal doesn't have that much energy boost. So the good thing is it has somehow weakened because of the protector. So the strength for the metal to hurt the wood, it's not that much. Okay, and this direct officer is in clash with the gun metal. So this way actually the natal Bazi chart, because the wood energy is strongest here, got the strongest boost up. So this children star will lose its power. So as we mentioned before in the steps of reading, we want the Bazi to be more pure. So this way, when the hurting officer star lost its energy, so this a pillar, this Bazi will be more pure. Okay, so he will be like more focused. So this time, in this way, that the 7 killing star will got its most power. So probably because 7 killing star is like we say before, it's like a warrior. So it expands. So usually this kind of people will choose to do business. So if he expand and start his own business, he will earn a lot. Okay, so we can see that especially well during this one. Okay, so wealth star will weaken the metal star too, and then produce the officer star. And then this also water year. Okay, during the water year, when these 2 years shows up, is gonna earn a lot during this business. But somehow this because there's only one protector here. When we see this 1992, well, because this another metal shows up, so somehow the official star will be hurt. But it's okay because the heavenly stem here is water, so it's gonna strengthen the officer star. So it's half good, half bad. Yeah, somehow. But like just normal, in this kind of year he won't have that big improvement of his business, but it's still somehow okay. But the best is the 1995. So he earned a lot of money during this year because the wealth star strengthened the officer star. And of course, when the well star is auspicious for the day master, also you will have a more business market opportunities, and of course in this way he's gonna earn more because he has ability to earn more. Okay, so so here we're gonna introduce what we're gonna talk about what's auspicious and inauspicious here. So as we know that 7 killing star is auspicious, so when the luck circle and the year strengthen the 7 killing stars, so he will get promoted, and usually these kind of people will create their own business, so successful in the business field also. But if the 7 killing star has been weakened, for example, when the seal, okay, so these people won't behave that much of character of the 7 killing star. Instead, it will have more seal star's character, but inauspicious way means lazy because he's overthinking and not doing things, and doesn't know what to do and don't have any will to execute his thinking or plan. So that's a bad thing about the seal star, but still the life will be okay, but this won't be poor because in that kind of environment means he doesn't need to push hard. That's why he's not pushing hard. Okay, so he got what he wants, like food, everything, but doesn't have willing to do the work. Okay, so and usually like this kind of year, for example, usually this kind of year he will just chill out and not doing anything at home, like not doing work, not even doing chores, so everything leave to others. So this is the bad thing about the seal star when it's too inauspicious way. Okay, so that's pretty much for this Bazi reading. So if you have any question or if you don't understand, or you can contact me on Gather or join my Telegram group to discuss about this Bazi, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, and next I'm gonna speak in Chinese, so if you guys you don't understand Chinese, you can skip the part later. OK， 大家好，欢迎来到天天八字。OK， 天天命数数堂，我们来看一下啊，这个八字日主的己土生在卯月，那这个明显是一个七煞格啊，七煞是力量最强的。但是呢，这个整体来说日主是不弱的。虽然说真生在春天，春天的话土克木克土，但是呢土气是一个静气的状态，所以说呢会有一点消减力量，但是消减力量不是很多。然后我们看这个土天干3个土，然后地支呢有一个辰巳，然后寅中还有一个戊土这些都是有根的，而且阴土呢只要有一些根，它的气就不弱。那所以说呢这个的话基本上是土日主跟木的力量有点不相上下，但是呢这个土的力量会稍微强一点，因为这边有个印星会去卸掉一点七煞的力量。那所以说整体这个是身稍微微旺一点，然后呢七煞有力。那我们就希望因为是阴日主，那我们就希望去加强一个七煞的力量。然后这个伤官的话是让这个格局有点混杂，最好是治掉。那也不喜欢这个七煞被克制，这样的话就格局就被破坏掉，那就不好了。好，那我们来看一下大运。那首先这个伤官第一个大运是伤官和比劫运。那这个小时候呢因为伤官嘛就代表一个玩乐，那我们可以说这是小时候无忧无虑，然后想玩什么就玩什么，然后家里也没有太多限制。那基本上这个家庭条件应该是会比较不错的，因为可以一般来说小时候走伤官运的话，家里的家庭条件是会比较不错，要不然父母是不会去就是说小时候嘛，父母没有那么多管教，然后呢也说能给的就给他，想要玩什么就给他玩什么这样的一个运。然后呢辛巳也是这个巳会去加上印，那这个就是基本上比较溺爱家长的话比较溺爱，当然会有一些长辈上的一些压力 会有的。然后的人比较懒散，像这种丙午年的话，像这种的话就是容易跟父母亲关系比较不好，那这个是印星作为负面的一个体现。然后呢，食神代表玩乐，那说明这一年的话，他的玩乐就比较少了，因为被父母这个食神受伤，那基本上外界的环境可能是因为父母的原因，然后呢，他的一个贪玩的一个环境就没有了。然后呢，21岁开始走财运，但是呢，这个财运正财下作午，那基本上还是有比较多的依靠。那这2个运呢，读书的话应该不会读得很好，因为首先印星作为忌神的话，那首先在学习上的话，虽然说看着有在学，但是基本上很难学进去，因为想太多了，然后考试的话也容易发挥不好。然后呢，食神又是玩乐星，那小时候读书的时候爱玩，那如果是放在国内的亚洲的一些教育体系的话，是比较难出成绩的。那这肯定可以肯定他的学业成绩一般般，不会太好。那会不会上大学？我觉得看年运18、19岁这考大学的这2个年的话全部都是忌神，那这个基本上考不上大学，那这个是不行的。OK， 那我们来看一下那这边呢我们要说一个保护神的概念。那我们来看因为这个七煞格的话，我们不希望木被削弱，因为木被削弱的话，就要这样子的话，木去削弱一个日主的力量就少了。那少的话就变成这个日主变得没干劲，然后呢不负责任。那还好呢，这个印星会去保护这个七煞。所以呢，我们来看这个运。甲申运正官甲去冲庚，让这个伤官受伤。那这个伤官受伤是好事，因为这伤官会有一点点克制这个地支的一个寅木的作用，所以这克掉最好。然后呢，因为春天的嘛，官的力量又很强，那又可以去加强一个正官的力量，然后呢去让日主的话就没那么懒散，那至少做事情比较有动力。然后呢，这个伤官想要去冲寅，但是呢这巳会去合住它，火去，这个就是保护神，那就变成说外界想要让我去不负责任，但是呢我自己的想法去阻止这个不负责任的一个环境，所以说我还是会保持继续负责任，然后呢一个开拓的一个状态。所以在这个运的话，它是赚了很多钱的，特别是在95年95年这个金寅亥合木，然后呢水又有泄金生火的这个力量，所以这一年赚了非常多的钱。那这2个运呢是他事业最好的2个运为什么呢？首先这个庚被制了，格局转进乙会去合庚，然后呢酉想要去冲卯，但是一样呢巳会去合酉巳酉合，那把这个酉的力量抵消掉。所以呢这2个运他在自己做生意赚钱赚了很多。OK， 那今天的八字讲解就到这里，喜欢的朋友不要忘记关注点赞，那想要讨论的话可以加入我的群。OK， 那我们今天的八字讲解就到这里了，我们下次再见咯。